Okay, let's go. Starting stream. Copy the URL. Okay, now we're ready. Okay. So I'll wait till we get one person in and then I'll start streaming. Well, I'm already streaming, but you know what I mean. Start the program. So you see my pen is all ready now. So we can do all kinds of things. Not that things, that's gross. Let me stop before I crash it. Okay, so we got 2 people in the group. I'll pause my music. Hi everybody, and welcome back to our stream. I'm so sorry that we had to crash, well, about the last stream. We crashed, and then came back, and then tablet wasn't working, and then we had to reset the whole computer. Whew. But now, as you can see, we can now draw with our pen, and you could probably follow along too. Now, thing is, I don't really, you can use your pen and draw, but, your mouse and draw, but I have a graphics tablet, and I'm going to use this tablet, damn it. Okay, so let's go over what I showed you before with VROID, and what has changed since then. First thing that's very obvious is that it's all in English now. When I had first did VROID, it had just came out and everything was in Japanese. But the program updates every 5 seconds, and now it's up to like 9.5 now, back from 001. So it's come a long way, and I'm happy to see where it is now. Besides the English, they also implemented the mirror, so now we don't have to hope we can draw the same on the other side. And there's better layer control now, so we can actually toggle the visibility of a single strand, or just delete it, or flip it if you want to onto the other side. So they added a whole bunch of features in here that weren't here when I did it. And to be honest with you, I haven't really touched it since I did that tutorial because I've just been too busy. The only time I really used it was back when I first declared my retirement, and I was making characters in VROID. But recently, somebody in the Discord was talking about hair making, and we saw a bunch of tutorials on hair using Bezier curves and things like that, and I was wondering, what about VROID? It was such a good program for making hair. I mean, even the people acknowledge that people use it for hair, that they actually gave us an option to export just the hair and not the whole model. So we don't have to go through the whole GLB to VRM to GLB to special import and OBJ and stuff like that. We don't have to do that anymore because it's already done. So one of the things that I was playing with was the material section, and it's like, duh. It's clearly a duh moment because I never noticed it. So what I mean is, when I had taught you how to use it before, let me just draw something real quick, some bangs. Turn the mirror on real quick, and we would just put the hair into sections, right? So we're like, okay, here's some bangs. Then we would come over here to the material tab and push duplicate, and then we would change the base color. Oh, over here. We would change the base color, and this would be our different material. And we could draw on that one and this one, and then when we get into Blender, we would separate the layers and add our textures to them and do all the rest of that fun jazz that we were doing before, right? Remember all that? Yeah? Yeah. Good times, yeah? So what I found out while playing along with this, some more is that you can change the texture while you're in VROID. So, like before, you just start out with this anime hair texture, and I'm actually going to get rid of it. So I thought to myself, I says, why do we use this anime texture? What if we use like a regular hair texture? So I have some hair textures that I was playing around with, and I was originally using this stringy hair texture here, and it's black, so it's not going to take to the color. So I went back into the design, and I started to draw on the character. So it went from the polygon hair to this pretty hair like this, looking actually like hair. Now, thing you got to keep in mind is that the tint on here will tint anything that's white. So if you don't want that, just make it white. I think it's on the base hair. So this is the highlight that's green, so let's make that back white. Like that. Okay. So when I was drawing on it, I made this super pretty hair, very nice, right? But when I uploaded it into Second Life, the results weren't that great. Like, yeah, it showed up alpha-y like this, but let me see if I have the results picture. I took a lot of pictures yesterday. It came out kind of like this. Or, that was a good one. Yeah, like that's the progress picture. So it came out like this in VROID, but it looked sort of like this in Second Life. And this is because I had to use the masking, like alpha masking, instead of alpha blending, because if I use alpha blending, it was pretty, but it was just nothing but scalp. So while playing around some more, I thought, well, maybe I have to do this in segments again. You know, draw on the hair base with a solid hair, and then make another hair with this flyaways on top of it to try to create some sort of ultimate hair. And that didn't quite work out either, because all I was using was this one. So what should we do? Alright. Let me see. Hang on one second. This cord is going off. Sims, admins. Okay. So, I'm going to start on the base here. And which this brings us back to our materials part again. So, I was looking at the other avatars that the game comes with, not really game, what VROID comes with, and I was looking at how they did hair, and they actually have different hair textures besides the first one, and also some picture textures to make things like fake cat ears and robot horns and stuff like that too. And it took me a second to decode it, and because the samples are all in Japanese, so I'm like, But then after some for a while, I figured out what they did and how to do it as well. So here is what we're going to do, and we're going to try to create some hair and see how it comes out in Second Life. So the first thing I want to do is to establish my layers. I'm going to go and duplicate materials. I'm going to try to use 3, like a solid, a semi-solid, a solid hair texture, an alpha texture, and the flyaway, which is this one. So once we have our 3 layers on, we're going to select one, and we just want to give it a color to start with, just so I know which one I'm on, and I'm not like, I click the white one, and like, which white one? So we're going to use this dark blue. And then once we have our dark blue, I'm going to go over to this white one, and we're going to switch that one to maybe a red, This is gonna be like the ugliest hair. And that's green. Okay, so red, blue, and green, primary colors here. So next we're gonna go over to the texture section, and you see there's different hair here. I did learn that you can actually create custom hairs by layering up textures inside this layer thingy majig. So by default, it's going to use whatever we had first because we duplicated that one. And that's our solids that's right here. So I'm going to remove it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't remove the last texture. I'm just going to import. So we need a solid texture. Takes a second. Then we're going to go to our next one. Import. Which one? Any minute now. Which one did I put it on? There we go. And then I'm going to change my last one to be my flyweight. Which one to say? Okay. Alright, so now we have our solid, our alpha, and our flies. Let's see what we can do with that. So let's go back into design, and you'll see that they all have their thing. Great. Alright, so let's start with a solid. And this is white, so it's all going to take the color on, which is kind of nice. We can actually get rid of the base here because it's just going to be in there. Toggle visibility. Make her bald. Bald! And I want to see if I can make it go tighter onto her head. Which I'm pretty sure I can. Okay. Alright, let's see how that works. Too close. I always lose which one I use for that. Offset, 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 offset. Next texture. Twist, height, position. This. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting which the thing is. Oh, hey, that's neat. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I can play with that later. How did I change it? Oh. There we go. Alright. Let's start drawing. The one thing that I did notice about the VROID, one of my gripe, is that it took a lot of strokes to cover the head, which is another reason why it was a little blech. But I figure we can turn the width up, and so that it can cover more head with one stroke, thus making it a little lower in poly count. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Alright, let's try making another one. Add new freehand group. Damn it. Sorry, I'm all over the place. This is research after all, not an actual tutorial. Alright, so we hit that, and then we're going to create a new brush, and then it's wide, and I also want to make it thick so that it pumps out, so it's not flat across the head. This is usually how Second Life hair is. It's pretty thick. So let's see. is it trying to say? No, no. Control. You know, when I was doing this by myself and nobody was watching it, it was going wonderfully. I was making gorgeous hair, full of confidence in my hair. Like, this is hair. People are going to look at this and be like, oh, I wish I could make Zero style hair. Alright, let's try this again. Also, if this looks a little, the hair texture, if it looks a little 2007, we can try to tighten it up a bit. Let's see. So this makes it wider, this makes it tighter. So, yeah, that's it. So, I think you gotta meet it at the middle to pull it out to cover up that bald spot. Alright, I just wanna put it here. Alright, so that's layer 1. Let's try creating a new layer, and then we're going to go to a different material. You know, I thought that was going to work. Like, let's see. Oh, it did work. Haha, take that. Alright, so let's see. Actually, I want to get rid of these two. I'm sure y'all can make good hair. I'm not really good at drawing. I used to be good at drawing hair when I was younger, but now it's like, nope. Okay, some bangs. Fill in down here. Probably a bad idea to overlap them like that. One thing I wish they would have included was the ability to toggle where they are in a layer. Like, I want this one above this. I can't drag it or anything like that and move it down, which sucks. And then let's see about the flyaways. Oh, let's create a new layer. How about up here? Nah, they don't let you. Well, it was a good try. Sorry, I lost it. Alright, let's see. This is the third layer. Come on, you. No, 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 not this layer. Hang on 1 second. Let's just make this invisible. Select this layer. That way we can do this without it exploding. Although, you know, in retrospect, I could have totally just used that offset thingy and make it expand from the head by itself like that instead of trying to do it manually like this. But it's already gone. Alright, let's see. Oh, there we go. Now, the thing that I don't know about is that I don't know how it's going to export out. Because I noticed that when I had exported the hair out in OBJ, their OBJ system, it didn't preserve my material layers. It didn't preserve my material layers. And why is that acting this way? I think I broke it. So I'm just going to do a solo. So we're going to try to export it as an OBJ. And then we're going to see what happens. if it preserves the layer, or do we have to export it as a GLB, VRM, and then convert it to a GRB, and that definitely has the layers in there. One thing I did notice though is that it's a little bit harder to curve. These flyaway ones, like, they don't want to curve. Maybe it'd be easier for you because you guys can probably draw better than I can. But when it comes to actually drawing hair, like freehand, with no reference, I'm terrible at that. I mean, I'm really good at making replicas, just not that great at original, which sucks. Confessions of a Zero. It could be that with the thickness, it can't do it. So let's try. Yeah, it's a lot smoother when it's not as thick. Okay. All right. I keep saying, all right, we're done. And then I keep drawing more stuff. Okay, for realsies, we done. So this is how I'm just going to export it. And we're going to do two tests. We're going to see, one, where does it export, like, does it export the materials out? And then if not, we're going to try exporting it the traditional way. So let's export. Okay, then I'm going to do one VROID. Okay, so next is to open up Blender and see what happens. Actually, I'll be right back. Damn it, this isn't... This is the one I want to work on, but this isn't the dev kit I want to work with. See, it kept none of the layers. Damn. Alright. Let's see. Key that I do now. Sure, it's quiet in here. Hopefully it's not streaming. I wonder why it's going like this. Usually when I import a model with this, it fixes it. Hmm. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Let's turn it to... it's a whole head in here. Okay. Do shikjo. Sorry, I'm currently wearing a baby avatar right now, so I'm going to use that. It's not as, like, what's the word, heavy as I thought. Let me fix that hair up to the top. It reminds me of when I used to do my hair. You gotta sew all the middle to the top, like all the top in the middle together. Ugh. I had a student who was thrilled with VROID and did so many cool things before we did this. He was the only one I ever met that did such detailed layering, and I was like, man, you know that hair is gonna be high, but it's gonna be worth it. Look how pretty it is. Okay. So we have some hair. It's doing the thing. Grab everybody. Let's make sure nothing broke. Nope, all good. Let's rig it real quick. I wonder why that happened. Oh, damn. Gotta love it when stuff breaks. Why in the seven hells did that happen? I don't even know what happened, but I don't like it. Alright, to save myself from having to do that again. You know what? I really should be going to the beta grid for this, but in a minute now, I'm gonna sign in. That's actually really bad hair. I don't know. Ah, the hair is connected to the body. Hmm. Well, that's great. Good to know. So far, this experiment's not going too well. Well, maybe if somebody had style. Well, at least the experiment was a success. How functional it is, well, I don't know that one yet. Ooh. Skull. Alright, you young lady, stop bouncing about. Hey, that's not half bad. I mean, just don't look back there. I didn't do quite a good job on that, but the front looks really good. Yeah, I like it. What? No. So if only I didn't dunk up the back, I think it would look good. Let's see. What if we use this texture instead? Alright, this. Hey! Whoa, oh, God. Scalp! Scalp! Uh... I guess we need the solid one there after all. Well, something solid needs to be there. Well, I'd like to say that this experiment was a sort of success. If I had to give it a ranking, I'd say it's a solid B+, minus the bulb spot. I think with a little more tinkering, we could probably master this out. Cute! I think that's a lot better than our original hair, right? I wonder why I'm not getting any responses from people. Makes me think I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Like some crazy person. But I think it came out nice. And it's a lot less poly than the other hair, too. Like, this would have been a lot more if we were using the old style. Let's make another hair and see how that one comes out. Okay. So let's try and pull new freehand. No dip in the back. Your nape does not exist. And no forehead bell either. A total cage. And let's go back to Fluffy. Or not. Alright. Fluffy, I say. Neat. There we go. Alright, how about long hair? Let's see how that works. So to make long hair, Need to make. Hang on, what is wrong with this? Okay. Let's turn on the mirror modifier. The mirror, it's not a mirror modifier. Until I've been in Blender for too long. Blip. Alright, let's see. We are chatting. You don't think... Yeah, you're right. I can't see it. Hang on. Why can't I see chat? Sorry, chat is closed. Find another stream. Let me see something. I need some, like, what you call it, music for finding. Ah, there we go. Ah, now I can see everybody. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Finnis. Hey, DJ, no last name. Alright. I don't know why it's doing that. Now I can see your chat. Alright. Y'all like, we're here. We're here. What Dr. Seuss one was that? The Lorax? Alright. Alright, so now I got the chat back up and running. Let's keep on going. But boy, is it hot. Honey, wait. Can I have some water? I already went out and got some more, but I drank it, and it's hot now. It's hot. I'm hot. Is it cool?
Blood. Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna put it in here. Fill me up, baby. Alright, that should be enough. Now put it back. Oh, cool water.
One second, I got something.
Hey, check it out. This is the test hair we made.
Cute.
Yeah, I dunked it up in the back, but the front is what we need to look at.
Just don't stand behind me.
All we need is a good hat. That's the next tutorial. How to make hats to cover up your dunks. Alright. While harassing the hubby, I lost my pen.
That's what you get.
Shush.
Don't think of it, but
Whoops. Alright, this was hair that I used to wear. Looks sort of like this. I wore that hair all the time. And I was just never good at blunt bangs.
you kept the ball in the back.
Huh?
Kept it bald in the back.
No, you gotta start over when it's bald. Alright, and then let's see. We can turn the width down some. Get some fillers in here. Whoops. It's so difficult to use this thin one. I don't know why it just doesn't want to cooperate with me. Like, nope.
You know what you did.
I don't know if it's like here's the thing called smoothness, which is just make it more higher poly. Let me start here. It's usually so maybe I think that was it. It was too low poly for that. Curls. Sorry, I love curls like this. It's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna turn our width back up and fill in the back. Hey, how about a ponytail? You know, if we're gonna do this, might as well do all the hard stuff as we can possibly do, right? So that's just the way it is. Well, you're supposed to make it at where the ponytail is gonna go. So if the ponytail is gonna be like right here, we have to make all the hair curve up to there. Reminds me of meatloaf. Gross. Let's hike it up and pull. Damn, ponytails are hard. Oh, well, you know what? Here, how about this? Pull an Ayaka. Maybe we need the other one. This hair's gonna be really high poly because I forgot to turn the smooth down. And as you heard from my rant from the last time, people are calling folks out for that stuff now. That's a big bald spot there.
What your hat's for?
Like, I'm pretty sure I said no curves. And here I am curving anyway. Alright, let's see.
So what I missed? How you doing?
Huh? You didn't miss anything. I made some hair. I broke the stream. And I'm trying to put in a ponytail right now. So nothing fancy.
Keep up the good work.
This is all experimental. Like, I just thought of this method. Like, you know what? You know, it's one of those Yinglet moments where your eyes cross and things bubble in your head, and then you're like, oh, we're all bone.
God.
My God.
Burn it down.
Nothing matters. Burn it down, because we're all bone. It's one of those moments. Trying to get this on top of the hair, but I think that's going to be a new layer. Come on, you. Stop it. I'm trying to put this dot, and I'm selecting everything outside the dot.
What you get on level 5?
Okay. That's a lot of hair. Alright, so we got flyaways, we got statics, we got holes. Let's clever that up. There we go. Maybe some more up here. Well, I guess you can never have too much hair, eh?
That's pretty.
What?
Like you just did. Stop making me flatter. Walk around.
Alright, so here we have the hair, and let's export it out. So, I have no faith that it will look like this when this comes out. And boy, is that a lot of triangles.
That's so cute.
Huh?
It's cute hair.
No, wait, it'll fully export. Who's that? I don't know why.
Nice.
So is anybody going to try this out? Lunar! Hush! If you want somebody to pet you, come walk in here. She like people to pet her in the darkness.
Damn weirdo.
Like, beat it. You want to get pet, you come in here like all the other cats. Unless you throw in a fit that she don't have a collar too. She's got 2 collars. Oh, well, I don't even have one. And I'm older than her. Now, I don't know why the skeleton blew up like it did, but we're going to just revert it and see what we can do about that. Yes. Well, I'll share the hair textures that I got in Discord. So if you're in the Discord, check the sharing corner, and I will check it out.
Looking at that water bottle you got, that reminded me of the one I kept kicking over at the apartment.
I remember that.
Damn that thing.
We had a container full of cold, what was it, water and lemonade, and he just sploosh. It's like, it's okay, honey, don't worry about it. We'll just get another one. And I would go in there, fill up everything else.
So it was just sitting on the floor.
Yeah, we didn't have any furniture at the time. We just had an open floor. And sitting on there eating chicken and cold water. That's a splish. And then as soon as I'm like, it's okay, I can go get some more water. I go in there, fill it back up, and I sit it on the floor. And, eat. And then he's like, I'm just going to go kick. Splish. Water all over the floor again. Hmm. Why is everything laggy today?
And
No, it's got laggy after I put Steam back on here.
so they get you.
I feel your dream. Now I want to know why is it not coming in with. Why is it coming in without the textures? This one is supposed to, not do that. Ah, there we go. Of course, that means that this just broke for some reason. There can only be one head texture in this blender. That's pretty much what it feels like. Did it just break my bones? It did break my bones. Hi. Maybe. No, fuck it. Okay. There. How much is this? Oof. I can hear the nagging. You know how many roofs this here is? A lot.
Can't decimate it or whatever.
I could probably decimate it, but I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna complain. This is the American way.
Cut every corner, then there's more time for play.
What was that from?
Simpsons is the American way. The Sherry Bullets.
Uh. Oh, because I'm in cycles.
I should do that while I'm sitting here spacing out. Sure, I had one of those 50,000 games I downloaded for no reason.
The ones I got you?
Yeah, one of those, Guilty Gear 50, whatever it is, man.
I know you got Guilty Gear.
I downloaded it. It was in the PlayStation Now.
Let's see how it works with that.
Oops.
here comes the fun part. Rigging. First, you take your head and you point it down. Oh, my neck is coming undone. Jesus, it's broke. Oh, goodness. And I'll fix it later. Take your neck, your head, and you point it down. And you grab your hair and you wait. Turn your weight up. Your weight gradient, and you go down. Cool. Then you go find your pelvis. Pull your head up. Pelvis. Do it the other way. Like to go from the back going up. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you rig the hair. Yeah, hash brown cow, hash brown cow. I assure you, her head is still on there.
Totally. Not sliding off her neck at all.
Oh, gee.
Right now the blood edge.
Whew, any minute now. Cool. Not that heavy. I am lagging like no tomorrow.
Maybe it's me. I'm not online or anything, but
No, it's just my computer in general. Like I said, ever since I updated my graphics and played Monster Hunter, my computer has been like, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, Why? Why is it so bad like that? We have to fix this. I wonder is it because I did that transfer from making it from triangles, quad to triangles, that I break it? Probably did. Eep. Woof. Ugh. There's so many things that's wrong. The rigging is wrong. The textures came out right. I think I got those right, but I rigged this a little too wrong. So it's a mess here, but that's my fault. I think it came out with some work. It could be good. Pretty good. Hmm?
I'm playing the tutorial of Blaze Blue. How to walk.
There we go. That's a nice one. Hang on. Ma! Okay. Making sure it's my ma, not a burger. Like, oh snap! Baby, get the bit. One day we'll be able to get the bits. Alright, so some things you can use that require it to have all of its triangles. 'Cause I think that's what's messing this up, is that it's missing some faces, so it's got some patches. So probably not going to do that again. It's too late to try it again. But I wonder if you can have some of them without masking, would it look right? Because you can see it right there, it's missing some faces, and where it's missing the faces is where it looks a little weird. I wonder what the head looks like if I turned it all to alpha mask, like alpha blender. Very weird. So we need masking. Oh, masking.
You want a bag of ice?
Always.
Here.
Shug. Hang on, I'm live, ma. I'm live.
I'm coming.
Oh, that looks a lot better. I think I like it. It needs some polishing, yeah, but in general, it's some pretty good hair. Alright, so my mom is home, and I'm sure she got crap she want to talk about, so I'm going to have to go for now. But I think this was a nice experiment. Good results. It just takes some tinkering with in order to get it good. But it's a hell of a lot better than what we used to make, right? Oh, I like this the most.
Tony, what I should do with this?
How big is the bag? Oh, it's a full bag of ice. I don't know, put it in the refrigerator. Wait. Ice me, baby. Put some ice in this and then, throw it all in the refrigerator or take it upstairs. I don't know. Ooh, that fluffy mane. Alright, well, that's it for me. thanks for taking part in my experiment. Hopefully we can get more cute hair out. Oh, I feel like the Avatar. I make avatars, I make hair, we make animations. We do it all at the Mighty Ginkgo, except for script, because that's the devil's work. Alright. Let me get... So yeah, thank you. See you later. Good luck on your projects. And let me know if you guys do this method. I want to see what kind of hairs y'all make. Then I can be like, yeah, I taught them that. They know everything they know came from me. And hopefully you guys will send me some samples. You know, because you owe me. Alright, for real. See you later.